succubi and pegasi, hot dogs and old style. Welcome to the Chicago Table.
A field of failed experiments, left bereft of life but still wandering the hollowed hallways, and a giant's gift of a double dome. This is the wickedness of the Darrow that the party found themselves encountering. There was no subtle surprise, rather an explosive entrance to the Grand Cave holding 3 of the savants who were actively attempting to curse the giant and bring about the arrival of the Demogorgon. Being the beneficiaries of a benevolent bear, the party pursues their purpose, a stolen egg, an egg of a red dragon.
The giant.
Wait, our bonus action. I'll do Nico's Strange Sonata, my cantrip, and I'll just turn to Rastos and pull him close and say, "It is your time to finish the giant." And I'll just kind of start stepping away and walking backwards.
So Nico's Strange Sonata is a custom-made cantrip that Nico made after having multiple times their magic fail, and they eventually kind of constructed this music that every time they'd failed, this music would play, and they sort of eventually harnessed that failure of that music, and so that is their own custom cantrip that they can cast as a bonus action that plays a spooky version of a Moonlight Sonata. The giant, was it Gorillamonger?
Mm-hmm.
They are going to put down both the battle axe and the morning star and just start walking away slowly.
Hey. Wait. Do you still have your mind about you?
They shake their head.
Now, Stool, can you please come up here?
So Stool is way far away from you.
Oh yeah, he's about.
Yeah. They're
Wait for a comically long amount of time.
yeah.
Just squeaking.
Just forget.
Yeah. It's just yeah.
Just turn back. Are you okay? And kind of give him the thumbs up and
To
shrug.
Gorillamonger?
Yeah.
They're also going to shrug.
Wait. Is this bad?
He's still there.
This is bad. This good? Are you okay?
Hey, Gorillamonger.
He seems alright.
You, can you understand us as we're talking to you?
He nods his head.
How much do you hate where we are right now? How much would you want to help us in any way? Or no? Okay.
Alright, well, have fun in the depths, Grungalunga, whatever your name is. I'm sorry.
He gives you 2 thumbs up and is just going to start slowly climbing down the mesa.
Wait.
He's just dying. He's gonna die in the caves in 20 seconds. Half his body's cut up.
That's fine. Hey, just if you run into us, we're cool, right?
I'm just gonna keep climbing down, just kind of staring at you as you nearly fucking strew it in half.
We're cool, right?
Oh, look. Alright, now the egg's not here. Next fucking cavern, find the egg, and also hopefully find the
No,
little
let's look
fucking
at this
bastard.
obelisk.
I want to go look at what that dude was delivering.
So, a lot to be parsed out
Yes.
right now. Yeah. So let's start with what the dude was delivering. Okay. As you look through the dead bodies that were there, actually that guy is still paralyzed technically as a matchstick, but we're gonna call him basically as good as dead. And what he
I'll
was
finish
given,
him off unless someone else wants to.
yeah, he's dead. You fucking kill him. However, whatever. This whole
Push
encounter is
him off
bullshit.
the,
I'm having fun.
push him off the
and
mesa.
so you take what was handed over to him from Droki, and you can see what it was some sheddings of a dragon's claw. Do you know what I mean by that? Like sheddings of a claw?
Like a cat claw sheds.
Yes.
Yes.
Like the loose kind of things around it, right? And Nico, you could tell this. No one else would know what it was, but you, being a Yuan-Ti who worships larger reptiles and also being closer to Thimbershad, the wormsmith of Gracklestug, you can tell that's what they were giving him. Droki was given too.
I will obviously pick them up and stow them away.
Sure. Absolutely.
Can while everyone was talking up on the upper mesa, can I just have kind of just clocked the path that Droki was exiting? I know I saw him leave a little bit.
Roll a
but
survival.
Yeah, thank you. advantage for being in the Underdark, but disadvantage for being
Straight
exhausted.
roll.
Critical 20, total of 25.
Wow, I've had 3 20s. You had 1. 5 20s.
I think this is my first one in the
Like
campaign since we've been
God
recording.
damn. All right, yeah, you fucking see where he went.
He
So after
was
that-
invisible though, right? Or
No,
No, he just had his
okay.
little boots of speed.
Okay.
TJ.
after that, I'll
he
just clock
disappeared off the
that.
screen.
I'll clock that,
He's
then
still
join
there
the
if you pay
group
attention.
and
Yeah,
wait
you
for
can-
everyone to do their thing and eventually head towards the monolith.
You got his track. You see tiny little footprints that were clearly using boots of speed to run away once again. He actually, what you can tell is he doubled kind of back around, is what you'll be able to notice, back out the same entrance that you all came in, because there is no other exit around here. So he did make his way out. He's gone, but you know where he went.
Cool.
You know what he gave also. So.
In my mind, just
And I'll give you advantage because you rolled a crit 20. I'll give you advantage on further survival checks to look for him because you fucking got him on lockdown.
in my mind, just because of the boots of speed have the click, I imagine just you see the heel stop like
Yeah,
every like once in a while, and it's like the wheels like in the dust, like this like little side pieces of dust, like how. Never mind, I'm not gonna move that reference from Goku. But.
Yeah, I love it though. It's such a clear way to track.
Can we look at the obelisk? Does anyone have like a comprehend languages thing to read this? Or
Well, you haven't even seen what it looks like yet. How do you know there's language written on it?
I'm just wondering if, just in case there's stuff written on it, I'm wondering if
DM the
anyone
giant
can.
is gone, correct?
Yeah.
So we'll walk up and let's approach the obelisk.
Let's take a look at it.
So as you all approach the obelisk, being as you have either mercilessly killed every being that was willing to communicate with you and have chased the others off or asked them to join you, which also led to their demise, this entire cavern now is empty. Again, like it's a large cavern, black walls going up, black obsidian stone going up, 50 feet tall, and you're standing on a mesa that is 30 feet tall, so and the obelisk goes even further up to it. I guess the cavern has to be even taller than that. Probably goes 100 feet tall. Fuck it, let's bump the number up. And you all are checking out the obelisk, correct?
Yeah, I guess that the main Darrow is dead. I'll search his body as well.
Oh yeah, he was totally fucking melted. Yeah, you can search his body, and you find a couple of notes that are written in Dwarvish.
God damn it. I really wish Howie didn't die.
Again, for those who don't know, Howie was the member of the party, our dear friend Nick, who he died at the hands of a wraith, and he had one session where he played his new character, and then he had to go have a baby. Yeah, so Howie was the only dwarf. That's why Kratz is saying that.
Just pack those notes, then we'll walk to the monolith. Obelisk.
Cool. As you approach the obelisk,
Same difference.
I would imagine, Nico, you would have the strongest sense of this, being the main magic user. The Phaserus is strong in this area for sure, but there's a large amount of magic coming from the obelisk. And as you get closer, you can see the obelisk is kind of cracked. And you sense that because you can see that you can even feel that there's like this is the first time you've been closer to it, that there's a crack on the far right bottom side that is just sort of leaking this type of like magic. Not the phasers necessarily, but just like this weird arcane energy.
Could I attempt to cast Mending on it?
You could, yes.
Right, then I'll cast Mending on it.
Which is a cantrip, right?
Yeah, it's cantrip, and that's I can repair single breaks or tears. and
Yeah, so
Is it a
that
touch
this is
spell?
well,
It does not
But
repair
this might
magic
be-
though.
but it's well beyond mending. Like
okay, so
will-
it's something more advanced than this.
mending will
It's more
fix.
it's more to get a gauge of
Is mending
How-
touch, though?
yes,
So you touch it?
yes.
I mean, you touch it and you can tell there's like a lot of phasers coming, or not phasers. So there's a lot of magic coming from it. There's phasers all around you, and your mending spell also, like, you can tell you're not fucking.
It's not doing anything.
You're not
Yes.
repairing a sole on a shoe.
Gotcha. Yeah.
This is a obelisk, but you do feel that crack right there. And there just seems to be music, magic. I almost said music, magic. You don't think music is magical?
Oh
There is magic.
We're not bards.
magic coming from that crack.
Okay.
Well, in Sloop It Up, we didn't know why what was happening, but here we do. I wonder if it's the entire council of savants or just some of them, but clearly experimenting on the stone giants here.
And bears.
Fucking somebody else might be on the way. That two-headed monster.
Well, there's a
we
few
saw.
left, and they may have the egg as well. They might be experimenting on a two-headed dragon. We don't know that.
The crack is pretty wide open, and you can feel a lot of magic coming from it.
Where the crack is, can we discern what if some object made the crack recently that before we got into that room? If there's some, if they used the giant to slash into it, or if something else was used, like it looks like a slice or it's just a crack.
Totally. I won't make you roll for that at all. When you all inspect the crack a little bit, you can see that it is, because, it's a fucking big-ass crack and a big-ass obelisk. Again, this obelisk is pretty fucking tall. I think according to the book, let's read from some D&Ds. Let's read some Chris Perkins. Chris Perkins here writes,
Who dat?
poo poo pee pee.
Oh, yeah, I remember that part.
Yeah.
Who dat?
Everyone farts and then everyone shits and everyone has a good time. So the obelisk is 15 feet per side at its base, stands 50 feet tall, and tapers slowly to a pyramidal cap. So, it's quite tall, 50 feet tall. So, but you can't tell when you inspect that crack that's there that it was seemingly recently made. And Nico, you can tell it was also repaired via magical means, and that there seems to be a hollow inside the obelisk.
Okay. Then I will turn to the rest of the party and say, hey, can you protect me for a moment? And I'll start ritual casting Identify on it.
On the obelisk?
Yeah, so I can kind of get, the gist of it.
Yeah. So it's gonna be 10 minutes. Do you all want to do anything else for 10 minutes?
I'm asking them if they're willing to do this. So.
Erastos, just rip it open and take whatever inside.
The obelisk.
Yes, just break it apart and see what's inside of it.
I would not recommend
Listen, I've seen many things like this out in the desert.
Have you
There were
now?
places of worship, and we saw obelisks, tall structures to deities and gods. And
Yes,
we
I
let
don't
them
give
go.
a shit and just punch it open and get
How
it out
about you
inside.
punch it with your side blades then, because I'm not touching it.
Yeah, all right, then I will do that.
I start backing up as he gets ready, or they get ready to do that.
She.
I am a
gets ready.
she, yes.
Jin, you don't want to give Nico a moment?
Nico, do you want a moment?
If you're willing to give me the moment, I'll stay here. Otherwise, I'm walking away from this thing before you smash it open. Smash it open. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
what
I'm
the-
gonna start walking away. Let's smash it open.
Hey,
I'm
wait,
just gonna walk away.
Nico, wait.
Just smash it open.
Well,
It'll be
the
fine.
rest of the group will get on the other side of the bridge.
fine.
We'll cross the bridge
we're
and
on-
leave
crossing the bridge for sure.
leave Jin alone on.
Go ahead.
All right, so it's just Jin right now over alone with the obelisk, staring at this this dark monolith standing before you. This pyramidal monolith.
Jin looks up at it. Jin looks up at it and is just. Jin, what do you think about this? Hey, fuck it! And Jin just reaches inside of it and sees what's happening.
Yeah, so you just start digging through it, and you can tell that it's been repaired. Like, as you put your arms into that crack, actually, the part that you kind of hit at the top of the obelisk kind of falls off. It's clearly been repaired via magical means. And as you reach your hand in there, your hand hits something that feels like a shell.
I think we got the Jin. Oh, yes, we got it. I think we did a great job. All right, let's concentrate. And you just see outside of that, everyone, Jin's talking to herself and, whispering to herself, and everyone else hears it, but doesn't know what she's saying to herself. Then you see, red psychic energy come up around her, and she's just figuring out what to do and just just tries to reach in there and rip out what's ever inside of there.
She tries to reach in. It's way too big to like pull
She's
out
just like-
entirely. But you're kind of breaking away more of the parts. The obelisk actually is not. It's kind of a facade. You can easily break away like it's drywall. So you constantly kind of break away more and more. And you're realizing that as you look in there, there's an egg in there. And it's a pretty fucking big egg. And it is
Breakfast
white.
is served.
Yeah, yeah. It is, egg white, but it's also speckled with red. And it seems to be sort of like just every once in a while just kind of pulsating with this like heat that you just kind of feel.
That's
resonating.
spicy.
But otherwise, yeah, this obelisk seems like it's just, you can just kind of punch through it a little bit.
Jin will just as this is happening, Jin like kind of just keeps kind of shifting away parts of the drywall-esque parts of the obelisk, like like how it's sometimes hard and sometimes easy to punch away, and just is like, I think we got this, Jin. Yes, Jin has got it. Jin is doing a very good job right now. Yes, we are proud, right? Yes.
But Juniper is not happy.
Juniper is good, and Juniper. And then all of a sudden you just hear, we're doing a good job. All of the Jins, but we need to back off. It's like, shut up, Juniper. And then Jin just tries to rip it out. Rip the rip the sides around the egg out. Like not rip the egg out of himself. She's not that stupid, but she's like trying to just hollow out the sides to get it out.
Yeah. So you all are seeing this whole thing then from a distance, that Jin is now clearly tearing into an obelisk. Whether or not you know if it's not very strong, I'll leave entirely up to you all.
Can we tell that she
Not
looks like she's she's tearing down a 50-foot tall obelisk? We're like,
Holy shit, she's so strong.
That I imagine that's what you're thinking, Rostos, being as not being of high intellect.
my jaw drops as my eyes go up to the tip of the obelisk and hopefully watch it like shake at the very tip. I'm like,
Oh.
Yeah. She hasn't quite torn it down yet, but eventually, Jin, you get a big enough hole where you could pull that egg out. And you pull out an egg that is about 2.5 feet tall and about 1.5 feet wide, egg-shaped, obviously. Pretty heavy. You couldn't fit it in a backpack. You'd have to carry it, but carryable.
I got it. Hey, I got the thing. I got it. Look at Jin. Jin did so good. Look, I made an egg appear inside of a tower. I made it appear here.
No, I
Look at
believe
it.
it was in there.
holy shit.
But I really, it's very heavy. The Whorlstone, could you carry this? Also, I'm sorry that I called your name out in the last fight. I thought that would make me strong, and it did not.
No, it did. I saw it. Your muscles grew a little bit.
Oh, that's
Let me go grab this real quick.
And I'm gonna look around at the Darrow on the floor and hopefully pull up, like, take whatever. Is it wearing robes? Is it wearing robes or something like that?
Yeah. They're all wearing.
I'd like to pull the robe and slice it in half with my axe. Be like,
Hold this, Jin.
slice it in half or somewhat, so I can put the sleeves on or like wrap them around my shoulders.
So like oven mitts to hold this thing.
No. I want to make like a weird backpack, like for
Maybe
yoga,
like a
but with
baby
the-
Bjorn on the front.
But baby Bjorn in the back. I want it in the back. And I'll go up and
Scrambled eggs
and
back
put
there, man.
grab the egg and like try to have everyone help me put it in this little case behind me. Be like,
Try to tie it up on my back, please.
I'll spend some time to help him.
Yeah, I think with everyone's work together, we could definitely probably say that you have it tied up. But I will say this,
and then as I'm
you're-
putting it on my back, I look and I'm like,
Wait a minute. King Carlos, I think it's time you pulled a little something if you could. Would you mind?
Have I not done enough for you?
You've done so much, my friend. my
Must I
king.
do more?
What is he saying?
Well, I think you can understand him with the whole stool exploding.
I'm not allowed to understand stupid creatures.
I
Okay.
heard that. I understood that.
Is that canon then? Jin can never understand him.
No, she just said that
Or me.
on her own whim.
Because I'm very unintelligent.
I think that was a bit of a slight.
Okay. Well, King Carlos, you've done so much, King. and praise thee, praise Carlos. And I stab my axe into the ground, and then I go, perhaps you'd like the honor of carrying the king's egg?
I just want to leave, but
Well, okay, I'll carry it if you don't want to.
no, it's fine.
No,
Carry
no.
the egg.
DM, how am I like sober now? Am I more sober?
Probably at this point, you took some damage, right?
A little bit of
I
adrenaline.
didn't like heal it, but yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever been in a fight before, Jesse?
Yeah, getting punched sucks.
Have you ever been in a fight? Oh, we've been in, not in a fist fight, but we've been in arguments before.
Never.
Me and Jesse, you're kidding me? We've been in bands.
I don't
for
think
fucking
Joel's been in
years,
an
man.
argument ever.
Dude, I love arguments. This is my fucking life's blood. Yeah, so you like, when you're drunk, but then like an argument happens, your adrenaline starts going, like Kratz was referring to.
Right, well, I'm only saying this because the more sober I get, the more kind of madness sets in, since that's one of my punishments.
I'll say it's there a little bit.
All right.
How you want to play with that?
So
Let's roll with it.
I will stop. Like, hey, wait. Actually, I think we should, probably recharge a little bit. We can eat this egg.
I'm sorry. Let's just let the audience know. This egg is basically the thing that Thembershad, the Wormsmith, the Red Dragon, that kind of like runs Gracklestug. He's not the ruler of it, but he helps run the economy of the city. He asked this party to go find it and bring it back to him. And then as he told them that, another person called the Tourist, who is an old friend of the party, who is seemingly strong with powers, also asked them to bring it back to him. And now Nico is suggesting to eat the egg. Just so everyone's on par.
Look, I know this seems out of left field, but I think it's time that the purebloods rose up against the reptilian overlord, so to speak. Dro, you understand this, don't you? I mean, you're doing the same thing I am, correct?
But
Right?
Listen, I think that dragon's gonna eat this egg.
Have you ever eaten a dragon's egg before? Let me ask you that.
No, but
Exactly. Don't you want to try?
Listen,
what are
they
we supposed to
they
get the
hate
plus 2
us.
Constitution bonus?
Yes, I'm sure this will make us more powerful than ever before. At the very least, it will certainly establish my dominance over the rest of the lizard folk. Joe, certainly you agree with me.
I think holding this egg gives us dominance and power, as opposed to eating it.
Understand.
It's gonna turn into a filthy dragon.
Who cares? It could be our
We could just
friend.
eat the dragon first, then I'm on top.
Or you could have a dragon as your friend.
They will never be my friend.
How does it work when you're hatched from an egg? Is the first person you see your mother?
No, I literally
father.
was hatched from an egg, and I continued to grow as my own person, and I was,
Who was your parent that you recognized first?
I was essentially a slave under the overlord who was an anathema.
Listen, it's not important now. Do we all believe that Gracklestone is going to meet the same end that Schluplidop did?
I think so.
Then it's just about choosing what to do with the time that's left to us here.
I say we hold on to it.
I agree. Strangely, I think we bring it back, keep it secure, go to the hotel, rest up. At that point, we can make some talks with the tourist, decide what we want to do, and we hold the power with the egg. If that doesn't go well, we can talk to Thembershad. If that doesn't go well, we can talk to Erda.
I think we should just talk to her and fuck all these
I think Thembershad would
not a
eat
bad
the
idea
egg.
either. But I haven't slept in a long time, and I'm bloody, and I don't have any of my capabilities, and I feel weak, and I don't like feeling weak. I think resting is, like you said, maybe we hold up here for an hour and
eat an egg, yeah.
No.
You're not eating the egg. Nico, what is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? You want to, you are a friend of Thembershad, you talk in the speaks that we
Look, but
don't
maybe
speak
he was
about.
wrong, alright? Because
You speak and dragons
he
speak?
yelled at
and
me
then
earlier, it was
you
better,
say that we're wrong
but I don't
against
like
us? Fuck you.
fuck you, I can eat the dragon egg.
Is it heavy?
Yes.
It's very heavy.
How heavy?
It's a lot of egg.
We're not eating it, Nico.
We could have a wormling.
You're
in our
betraying your world
service.
beliefs, you idiot.
I say a wormling is a
I
better
protected
ally
you from
than
that
a
water thingy, and
fat
then you
dragon.
go and say these kinds of things against us. What is wrong with you?
Fine.
Either way, we should get out of these tunnels. Hunt the tracks.
Maybe
we can
should
talk
just
about
stay in
this
these
later.
tunnels for all our lives because we don't get along anymore.
All right, let's take a vote. Who wants to eat the egg?
I don't want to eat the
I
egg.
raise my hand immediately.
Nico raises their hand.
Anyone else? We look around.
No one else raises their hand. The whole party is up there now.
What about Jim Jar?
Jim Jar does not. Wait. I mean, like that's. Wait. So
You've
we
eaten
all.
a dragon egg before. Pretty good, right?
No, but like, I'm also okay. Here's the thing. I also don't like to bet against my own life. I think that eating the dragon egg would be like me like committing suicide, basically. And like, I've made it very clear to you all that I want to make it to Mantle Dareth because I made a bet. And so far, I'm winning this bet. I'm doing good. I've made a lot of money off you all because you all are stupid, but you're not stupid enough to eat that egg. Unless you are. It's your choice.
I agree with Jim Jar. I also want to go to Mantle Dareth. There's a talking hand in my backpack that likes to say it's like from Mantle Dareth.
Well, time is of the
Pretty sure that
essence.
talking hand, since I was around you, said it was from Blingdingstone.
Whatever, I don't care
I'm sorry to
anymore.
interrupt in such a way.
Whatever, Jim Jar. I don't give a shit.
It's fine, I'm just providing information.
It's fine. I'll make my own minions. You just see soon enough they'll help me fight the dragon. You just wait.
Shut
I
up.
don't need to eat this egg.
You want to
don't
fight the
eat
dragon
it.
now?
You can
Don't
fight the
worry about
dragon
it
all you
anymore.
I
want.
thought you worshipped the dragon.
Are you just drunk again?
No, I'm not drunk
Have you
anymore.
been drinking this whole
How
time?
dare you?
Okay.
Jim just gonna
Let's go,
take
let's
out a
go.
little
This is
flask.
too much talking in this tunnel. Time is of the
Jim's
essence.
just gonna
Let's-
take out a little flask and hand it to Nico. And just offer like, hey, do you need a
Let's
little,
take it.
need a little sip?
Drink it.
Just drink it.
Rastos, I think we secure this to the front of you so it can be carefully carried.
What about King Carlos?
I think
In the
that's
back.
too rough.
King
But
Carlos is to be trusted.
what have you ever cracked an egg?
It's pretty
Yes.
hard.
Just hold it. We'll keep you safe. We'll get the fuck out of here. We'll
I
go back
feel-
to the hotel.
All right, I'll put it on my back, though, not the front.
Reptilian eggs are way stronger than the chicken eggs you're talking
All right,
about.
you've said enough, young.
Well, he might actually know a little bit.
Nico
that-
begins to get drunk again, and so your
I can't
I almost
believe
said your sobriety comes
Yeah.
back, but your like
can't believe we
your
found the egg.
lucidity, I guess. I'm not really sure anymore.
We need to bring this egg back to
You
Thundershot.
have a different
No,
sense of
no. All right, now they're all over the place now. I don't trust you. You want to eat it, then you want to bring it. Let's just go. This is too much talking with this egg.
I'll help to affix the egg to Rastos' back.
All right. So you all are going to do that, and you affix it to Rastos' back, and King Carlos is with you, and he's going to say, he's like, King Carlos will say, are you leaving this place, the tunnels?
Yes, you're coming with us. We must get to the water. It is where salmon is.
I don't know. I kind of like it here. It's not bad.
Carlos.
Goodbye, Carlos.
I can show you a quicker way out.
Of course, but what about being king? The salmon.
I can be king of these tunnels.
You know they will crumble soon. Friend.
I don't know that. I've lived my whole life here, and you took away the bad people, right?
Well,
Rastos?
a worse person is coming. I promise you.
But you'll stop them too.
I cannot stop them.
You can stop them, Rastos. You're the best. He looks at you with the watery, big ol' eyes.
I look at him and I put my two hands. I'm like, is it okay if I put my hands around your face,
You
Carlos?
can do anything you want to me.
And I sort of cup
Unless
his.
it's weirdly sexual.
I cup his hands and I look him straight on, eyes into the eyes, and I go, I cannot stop what comes here now. I will try to in the future, but I cannot guarantee your safety, King.
I appreciate that, Rastos, and I appreciate you touching my neck and making me feel good again. But I'll lead you out. I feel like I belong here. Also, the DM isn't sure if you can handle this many NPCs traveling with the party at one time.
I look at him and go, You mean the demi-master god of the world? He can. It's fine. Don't worry. I know him, I think.
I don't follow. Do you want me to show you your way out?
Yes.
It's ad time! Subscribe to our Patreon. All your support helps. Buy sick merch at whereatstudios.com. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, look at our Facebook and Twitch. Subscribe to our YouTube to see what we do behind the scenes.
We're at Studios es super cool!
All right. So, just to expedite things, you all have been through the Whorlstone Tunnels, and you haven't been through every part of it. There's still mysteries abound if you wish to revisit it. However, if you want to, and I'll leave this up to you all, we can kind of meta this for a second, but like King Carlos is willing to show you back through the path that you all came in, basically.
Hell fuck yeah.
Okay, so it seems like that's, yeah.
Hell fuck
So
yeah.
he'll
go.
lead you back without any danger, and you know, every once in a while, like a bug comes across and he, like, the bear runs up and just like fucking mauls it. You all have done him a huge favor. He did not become a fucking grotesque double-headed beast. Any listeners who might have a double head, I apologize if that's offensive. Like, I'm not even
Human
doing
beings
it.
do not have that unless they're
Yeah.
under rare genetic circumstances.
Yeah. If you are genetically diverse, that
I mean, we can't.
If you are
assume that-
genetic Eden as a human being, then I apologize.
also,
for
I
any
would
offense.
take 2 heads if I could get it. But nonetheless, King
You already
Carlos.
got 2 heads, Joel.
We can't
King
assume that listeners are
King
human.
Carlos,
I've got 2 heads where it
uh,
counts.
King Carlos, he
Wink,
leads
wink.
you all back. He's very happy that he does not have 2 heads and was not forced into being this weird sort of experiment that you all have saved him from. So, very well done. He will lead you back out to the exit of the Whorlstone Tunnels. So you all are going to end up in Gracklestug proper. However, you are, back outside of the tunnels at the end of the cave, and you are basically standing there, and as you all walk out, you walk past kind of instinctively because you're walking out for about an hour or so. You're still drinking Jim Jar's juice.
Before
And hold on 1 second. Sorry, Elliot. Can you shut the fuck up for fucking one?
Stop cutting him
second?
off, man.
I was-
Jesus Christ.
Shut the
fuck up.
I was trying to say
Holy
something before we
shit.
get to the
Don't cut him off.
Can you
Can you just wait a fucking
Yeah,
second?
chill out.
I'm gonna go cry in my bedroom now.
do it?
I'm going to go cry in my bedroom.
Do it,
now.
please.
Walk
It'd make
away.
the table. No, I'm just joking. So as you all are heading out, you all kind of pass up King Carlos, and he's leading you, and you're just instinctively kind of walking along. And before, you're not anywhere near the city yet, Elliot. But you walk past him, and he's just gonna stop and stay in the caverns. He's just gonna sit down. He's just gonna kind of look at you all.
Give him a pat on the head as I pass.
And go,
Continue.
you're a good boy.
Thank you. I'm a good boy.
I use my best balance holding the egg with my arm,
Yeah, you
and
got
I bend down. And I go,
All hail King Carlos of the Whorlstone.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I could not get you the salmon. Would some mushrooms suffice?
You got me more than that, Rostos. You got me my freedom.
Then, friends till the end.
Friends till the end.
Hope you come back as a future NPC, King Carlos.
I was thinking I might come back as a future NPC. We'll see. No.
I rip
no.
off a piece of my sort of skirt. I'm really bad at words,
Tunic.
but my tunic. I rip off a piece of my red tunic, and I try to pull it enough that I can sort of tie it around in a sort of tie it around his neck, and then I look at the things I have, and I don't have many things, but
Who would have thought the barbarian is not a
The owner
Not
of
full
things,
of-
barbarian.
not full of weapons. I start feeling around. I'm like, man, do we have any items? Anything?
The only thing you've promised him is salmon, and you've given him none.
I know, but do we have any? I can't give him my Thundershot pin, because that would really fuck me walking through here.
I mean, freedom was a pretty good present. I'm not really asking for too much more. I'll take the nice little red scarf around my neck. That looks pretty good.
All right, then. And I tie it around his neck, and I go...
Did we decide what color he was? Did I say that?
I thought he was white from
He was cave bear
token.
color.
I think he was gray.
You decided he was white because you thought they were polar bears.
Because they're white on the token.
You said polar bears.
Yeah, but you just kept... I think he's gray, right?
All right.
You kept saying
I think he's
polar
gray.
bears.
I
It's
did.
a cave
Let's go with a dark charcoal gray.
It's usually
Okay,
like
I tie
dark gray to
this-
like a weird brown
Yeah.
to, you know, the
Let's go with
cave
that.
colors.
Tie this red scarf around, and
Thank you. And he's gonna sit down. He's just gonna wave you all a goodbye with his
Sweet.
paw.
As
Good
we
luck.
leave,
Hey, what you said, that's out there. You said you couldn't beat it.
not yet.
You can though, right?
Carlos. And I just shake
We
my
can
head.
beat anything, Carlos. Don't you worry about it. And I'll give a thumbs up. And I'll be
I'll
like, ain't that right, Alfredo? And I'll put my arm around Jin.
He'll give a thumbs up to you back. Go beat it, right now. You got this.
Jen will do a double thumbs up, and behind her back as she's walking away.
I've run
So
back.
Elliot's seen anime before, so he does that.
I run back, give him a hug.
It's also the scene where you see me look behind a little bit over my shoulder and then turn back around, and it's
What song is that?
It's a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure song.
Okay.
Roundabout by Yes?
No, that's the end theme for season 2.
we'll add it in
Okay.
post.
I run back, I give him a hug, and then I tell him, if you ever find yourself in a jam, fighting has always led me to my freedom. Just fight, Carlos. These tunnels are yours. And then I walk back.
These tunnels are mine. Thank you, Rostos. Thank you, Nico. Thank you, Jin. Thank you, Dro. I'm not sure I learned all your all's names, but I did recently.
That's one sweet bear. If only everyone was as sweet as that bear.
Jim Jar's gonna walk up to, as you're saying that to him, he's gonna walk up to Jin. He's gonna say, 10 gold, that bear dies, like, real quick.
Yeah, I got you, Jim Jar. Team Gold, the bear dies real quick. We're not going to really know what's happening, but
I've got resources here.
done.
Yeah, alright. So wait, are you saying it's not gonna die?
You're taking it is going to die.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I cannot. I want to take your position, but
The
you've
bears-
already got it. It's fine.
We saw, like, in those tunnels.
Yeah,
Bear's fucking dead.
I think at this point, Jim Jar, it's fine that you just take the other side of the bit. We're just going to keep betting.
Alright. Rumpadump and, God, what's the other freak Myconid's name?
Stool.
Stool?
Oh, Rumpadump and Stool, yeah.
You
they're
named
both
the
gonna-
more freakish name.
Yeah, that is weird, right? yeah. They both walk up squeaking. Beep, 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 and they go, poof! And Rumpadump's like, ooh. What was his voice? It was something shitty.
It's like a terrible mic.
Oh, yeah, like something like that.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm sorry. I would still like to go back to Neverlight Grove. Might you be passing that way?
Yes, that's where Stool's going as well.
Yeah. Now that you all have that thing you were looking for, we'd both like to go back home. But you know, you do you.
Yeah, it should be on the way, I think.
It's not on the way to wherever you're going.
Oh, well, we're gonna have to. I mean, we're not going anywhere today, so to speak. So
Why?
because I'm tired and I
Okay.
have nothing to cast anymore. So yes.
Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I inconvenience you from your parade or some shit like that?
Yeah, I was. If you recall, I was not part of the parade. That
You were
also
totally
was-
walking with them, though.
Wait. Okay. So yes, I was walking with them. But do you just do guilt by association like that? You see people walking.
No,
by.
I think you're Stool's friend, and that's why I'm totally accepting of you, another mushroom person. I've literally only met mushrooms for the first time, like literally a couple days ago. I'm sorry. I don't really know the dynamics of things down here.
It's fine. I just want to go home. So you all are now outside of the Whorlstone Tavern, Tunnels Tavern. Jeez.
DM, how does the mock carrying case that we made for the egg look? Is it
Is it covered? Is it disguised? Obviously, it looks like there's a big, massive bulbous.
Carrying out a big old leg.
We need to remedy this.
That was my thing. Before we go to the gates of Dracklestuck, to Esgen be like, I think that we should cover that up, Rastos. Like, that's not okay just to be carrying around a giant egg on your back.
Okay.
I've got and I'll eat one of those shrinking mushrooms.
Okay, you have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 7.
Okay, you shrink down.
I will climb on top of the egg and kind of bundle myself to look like I'm riding on his back.
Okay, so you're the size of a toddler, and now you're gripping around a toddler-sized egg.
Uh-huh.
But if I remember correctly, you said when we took that, the head stayed the same size.
Uh-huh.
So could we cover his body?
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Nice.
Yep.
I'm just kind of holding onto the egg.
Yep.
So it looks like it's a piggyback ride.
Because big head mode is super funny. So yeah,
Let's just get really stupid with this.
I'll tell you, I'm like, hey, go in my backpack. My costume's in there. Pull it out.
I'll pull out his costume.
Yep.
Put it around
What
the
is
egg.
your costume?
It's a Howling Dark thing, which is like the dark, like the black gray. So you wrap around like a dark gray tunic, turban around your body, and it's just your head sticking out way far away from Ross's. Ross's, you're pretty heavily encumbered now by the amount of things on the back, like just because like you have a big ass egg and a toddler.
How much would you say it all weigh?
Oh, I'm not worried about encumbrance. I'm just saying, like, you might not be able to be good in battle. That's all I'm suggesting.
Okay. My encumbrance is very high.
I am well aware.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that it might be hard for you to swing your axe.
Your center of gravity is very off.
Sure.
Scrub, I'll jump off.
Sure.
We should get back to the hotel, all get into one room.
Yes.
And
immediately.
Yeah. As
BT
quickly as
Doves, by the way, when he says hotel, he means the Goldborn's lair.
we should all get back to the inn.
They already think we're freaks enough whenever we walk in this.
We're gonna be seen by the guards regardless, but we should get up there and decide what we want to do.
Yes.
We should stay in the furrow for as long as we can because there will be less guards down here. So instead of exiting quickly once we get in the gate, we should stay in the furrow for a long time until we get more towards the east portion of
At least
the
we
city.
potentially bust up some sort of the summoning process.
Yes, it'll take eyes off us for a little bit of time being subterranean as opposed to
I'm saying
city.
before the fucking devil-headed beast gets here and destroys everything.
To be honest, I do not know where the two-headed giant went.
And we might have just halted the timeline a little bit.
I hope so.
So let's cruise towards the gate leading back into the furrow.
Okay. You cruise back to the gate leading towards Ladagar's Furrow, which is the place where all the Darrow once were. And as you go through,
Oh jeez.
Oh jeez.
Oh god, look at
the
this guy. He's
DM
just
made a
throwing shit
spell.
everywhere.
Oh
Holy
jeez, I'm
crap.
sorry, y'all. Oh fuck.
Pause it right there.
No, we're good.
If
So you go back
squeezed
in
a
and you.
perfectly steamed poppy seed bun, the hot dog was shot right out there, just all across the room.
It didn't even have sport peppers on it.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the Chicago table.
Fuckers.
Oh man,
You dumb fuckers.
that's so good. Pleases my soul. Jesse and Kratzy both get inspiration dice. No,
What? Finally, it's the first time ever at this table.
that's not true.
We've done it like 4 times.
I know.
Yeah, we've done it like 4
I
times,
know.
and every time we do it, we're like, wait, this is a stupid mechanic that sucks. Yeah. All right. So, you all are back in the.
We gotta go through that badass town where people are washing pea clothes and stuff.
So, however, you notice that
The Darrow town. They're washing.
you're in the Darrow town now, where they were washing clothes in pee, Elliot, several sessions ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry that I do remember that.
No,
now,
it's a very
but also
small detail.
how that is the major detail of the town is beyond.
Isn't that fucked up,
Before
man? This is the Darrow slums.
Leave your pee outside for 3 days.
That was the best
Close
music.
it. Use it as fucking mouthwash.
Well, it's playing
here's
right
the
now
thing.
on the podcast.
Here's the thing. There's not that many Darrow out right now. It's kind of like a little more of a ghost town. Not that many things going on. Maybe a nice little
Does a tumbleweed?
Yep, tumbleweed goes on.
Can we take a moment to just stop and listen and see if there's any grumblings or see if there's any things in the distance that we can hear?
Yeah, what's your passive perception?
Something crazy like 18.
Oh, good God, yeah. So you hear that there's like murmurings inside houses, but like no one's out in the streets.
Okay, this is good. Let's just continue to go. We'll just continue to go east until we get to the gate that we need to get to. Then we'll go to the city proper.
Let's turn that off.
Get ready to murder a bunch of Darrow. Just in case.
Should we turn the oven off?
The sides of it.
Okay.
Well, you've been here. We've done this.
The hollows of the thing are very vertical. Like, so like you see like at the bottom many rows of houses or could be businesses or whatever, doorways, and then you go up with those doorways. There's other things around.
Thank you. Thank you, DM Elliot.
He's got it. DM Elliot.
Thank you.
We'll use that to our advantage that there's not many Darrow out, and we'll continue to go east as far as we can while in the furrow.
Don't worry, Bull, man. These people wanted everyone to die, remember? And I'll just pat him a little bit.
You hear a very silent, maybe a somber as y'all head eastward. You do reach a point where you could go up to the bridge to return to Gracklestug proper. If you choose to do so, you choose to go underneath the bridge and continue on. And you all go further on through Ladiguar's Pharaoh. Again, not too many Darrow out. Not a whole lot happening in the Darrow community.
Could we have closed the doors?
Again, like TJ referred to like the fact that there was like a dude pissing into a wash pail and then washing his kids' clothes in it, and none of that bullshit is happening anymore.
Darn.
Maybe those morons we killed made them smarter. Who knows?
I don't think so.
Increase speed at the front of the group.
Yeah.
While we're walking underneath in, was it
Ladiguar's Pharaoh? Yeah.
Ladiguar's Pharaoh. Do we hear a lot of the usual clanging and making of weapons and things, or is there a certain somberness?
And Gracklestug proper?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's distant. That never kind of
So
ends.
we can hear that still.
Yeah,
ambience. Okay.
absolutely. Faint, but because you're way far down. But
Okay.
yeah, that's still present.
Okay.
Jin like
No
to say
rumbling.
that Jin is very concerned about the fact that they are not out right now, and maybe we should go give the dragons, thing to the dragon right
Don't you
now.
remember we're gonna go talk about this
Look,
at the
same thing
tavern?
as me. They failed their god, and now that's how you feel, and you're just gonna sit inside.
You're just feeling a dragon go.
I think we go back to Goldbrun's lair.
And we
that
talk
means we
this
have to go
out.
through one gate, and which means we're going to be seen by invisible guards, and it means we're going to be seen by actual guards. We'll have to tell them what are we holding.
Me.
Okay, that's right. I forgot you were in a piggyback position.
He's wrapped around it.
Then I think
This
we
big old cabbage patch
I
head.
think once we get to this bridge, almost the 11th bridge in the furrow, we get up and we increase our speed and we cruise through that.
Before we start walking off, though, I stop and I go,
All right, real quick, Dro. He is fucked up.
they are fucked up, as I point to Nico. I look at Jin, I go,
Jin's fucking crazy. I'm not that smart, man. Come here.
and I pull you in and I go,
Wait, I'm sorry. I love this so much. Like, he's fucked up. Or sorry, they're fucked up. She's fucking crazy. I'm not that smart.
As Rastos says, like, she is fucking crazy. So you just see Jin is over the side. Okay, like occasionally, I was like, oh yeah, Jin. It's like we're fine. It's like we got this going on. It's like we know what we're doing.
It cuts over to Jin, who's having an entire conversation with herself about knowing what to do. You look over at Nico,
who's flicking him off from behind,
unceremoniously scratching yourself a little bit, and maybe like a bubble from your nose is coming up with a middle finger.
Just kind of like wavering.
And then it falls to you. You look as he's telling this to you, Dro. You look at Rastos as he's describing that he's not that intelligent. You watch his eyes cross just slowly as he describes how unintelligent he is.
I look you in the in the face and I'm like,
Dro, we must decide soon. How much do you trust the tourist over the dragon? Right now, I'm gonna ask you. You say the first thing as quickly as you can. Do you trust the tourist?
More than the dragon, yes.
Then we go to the tourist with the egg.
I agree.
All right.
And then I tap the back of the egg and I go,
Nico,
You actually tapped me because I'm running out of it. What?
are you cool with this idea if we do this to sort of go against the large dragon?
I mean, like, I feel like a couple, like maybe like 20 minutes ago, or so, I was, thinking of eating the egg. So, I don't know. I guess that's all right.
Well, it's just, we're gonna go up one side. One side will get us closer to the dragon.
I mean, like,
one side gets us closer to the tourist.
The egg's not really thermoshot, so it's not really a big deal.
Rostos,
If we're
can I
gonna
tell
be
you something?
confronted. Yes.
My plan was to get us all back to the inn. Lotus in one room, go in one room by myself and try to talk to the tourist and negotiate it without you guys being aware of it.
He has saved us, but so has the dragon. And if the dragon truly runs this town,
This town is not long for this world. The
To be
tourist
fair,
has
the
saved
dragon
us
also
in
said
multiple locations.
If I bring the egg back to the dragon, he's gonna kill everyone here. So just a heads up.
he's going to kill the egg. You think that fat dragon isn't fat from other dragon
I
eggs?
think that we get back to Goldbron's lair and we let me have a conversation with the tourist. And I try to
Do
talk.
not let him know that we have the egg yet, for maybe it is in our best interest to have a wormling.
You
on our
underestimate his
side.
power. He knows a lot more than you think he does. But if I can have a conversation with him, I think I may be able to tilt him towards our favor.
and as we're talking, I'm going to start walking up towards the left side to go up towards the tavern.
I think
clearly having made
I think we go to Goldbron's. We
Yeah.
all go to.
So I start walking towards
We
that
all
way
go
as
to
we're
your
talking.
room, and then I go to my room and try to talk to the tourist.
Rostos goes up the hill. Do you all follow?
Yes.
Yeah, you all follow with this uneasy sort of alliance being made, this decision between Thimbershad and the tourist, both of whom have requested for information about Gracklestug. Vaguely. Thimbershad has requested for the egg specifically. However, upon you all knowing this, the tourist asked for you very specifically to give him any knowledge. You all go up the way back into Gracklestug proper, and it seems a little bit more back to usual compared to what the Darrow was below before. And so you do hear the general sounds of everyone working on weapons and the normal blacksmith stuff happening. So you all are back up above, and you have the familiar glow from the forges that permeate the city. And as you go towards the gate, you notice that there is just one guard right now, and he sees your all's. He looks kind of pale, kind of gallow, kind of sunken faced, and he just sees you all, and he sees your pins. Go ahead, go through.
Do we recognize him from
He's
before?
a different guard. No,
Not explain what the gate looks like at all, or
the gate. I mean, same gate you've been through a couple times, but there are large iron, wrought, not decorated at all, fucking just riveted gates.
Does he look
that are up
sick?
about like
Yeah,
6
you
feet
all
tall
right?
because
You all
these
right,
fuckers
mate?
are short.
You alright, mate?
Does he look sick?
Call down.
He looks sick, yeah.
I tap you.
Shut up, shut up.
Let's go. We can worry about that later.
He lets you all through after seeing Ural's badges, and you're heading to Goldborn's lair.
With haste and trying to enter and go upstairs immediately.
Post haste, you go into Goldborn's lair. Let's pull up Goldborn's lair real quickly. So as you walk into Goldborn's lair, immediately as you all walk in, the door shuts behind you, and you see a familiar figure behind the bar. Not the normal bartender that you're accustomed to, but instead a tall, dark, handsome man with longer black hair and a little bit of stubble. A man you would know as the tourist, someone you have talked to before, and he is simply sitting there wiping the bar top, and he is just looking casually at you all, and he is saying, "Well, what will you be having tonight?"
Oh, fuck.